got that state of confusion. Like as Genesis, the 2nd chapter tells you that the man was formed of the dust of the ground. That's twofold, man. Obviously, we've got melanin, you know, but also the dust of the ground represents confusion, man. All right? But then afterwards, it goes on to tell you that that breath was put into Adam, man. All right? That wisdom was put into him. So I'm going to read... this is in 2nd Esdras. 2nd Esdras... I can't remember the chapter. Let me look for it, brother Risa.
Just a quick reset. This is Revelation 11 and 11. And after 3 days and a half, the spirit of life from the Most High entered into them, and they stood upon their feet, and great fear fell upon them which saw them.
Yeah, that's basically being restored into that, you know, completed state, that righteous state.
61.
Because hey, the thing is now ain't no one, you know, no one's standing in fear of Israel, man.
Nah,
people are looking at Israel like there's nobody lowlives, man. But hey, when we, you know, now we're stepping up in that, you know, in that righteous, in that firm state of mind. That's everyone. That's what's gonna be putting everyone in fear, man. They be like, damn, who are these men, man? They speak with such authority. Even that's in the scriptures, man. People are like, yo, why are these men speaking with such authority? Because you got guys getting out here, you know, they're meant to be academics, scholars in the Bibles. They're meant to, you know, men of wisdom in the world. But they're getting schooled, man. They're getting circles run around them. That's because the wisdom we're dealing with is of a higher order. And the thing is Esau tries to deal with that wisdom of a higher order. But he's going through the incorrect routes, man. Just because you're going to Satan. But, you know, Satan's working for the Most High. So, epic fail, man.
I got it for you, This is Wisdom of Solomon 7 and 24. For wisdom is more moving than any motion. She passeth and goeth through all things by reason of her pureness. For she is the breath of the power of God. So that same breath that was given to Salah. Go ahead.
I said that wisdom, and that's that breath, man. That's what's even gonna give you life, man. Because like if you ain't got that, it's just like the words compared to like, you know, honey. There's a couple things which is compared to, man. Water, the water of life, man. Which oils, that's the essential ingredient, man, needed to survive. That's why it's like, it says, Yahushua said, you know, you drink from that well, you'll thirst again. You drink of that, you know, that true waters, then you'll never thirst again, man.
Yep.
That's the kind of, you know, the wisdom, that's the level of thing that we're dealing with, man. And that's why it's like, hey, this is something that's beyond what the average peon can get. You know, Esau, the thing is you go to Esau's so-called wisdoms. Esau's wisdom ain't that deep, man. You know, the thing is you go into any of these so-called organizations that are run by Esau. You know, Esau can have a sure thing and then still lose money, man. God damn.
It's corruptible. His wisdom is corruptible, man.
No, right?
But we're going to be raised incorruptible, man. With his truth is going to be written in our minds so that we do not become corruptible anymore, man. Another one's not going to have to teach his neighbor of the law of his wrongdoing, man. Everyone's going to be on that automatic righteousness. That's the difference between the wisdom on this side and the wisdom on the other side. We already have the wisdom on the other side, which is this truth, man. All right?
We got it. We just haven't been perfected.
We haven't been perfected, right?
That's the thing. We just got to endure to the end. Because the thing is Esau. You know, Esau can get certain things in the scriptures. You know, certain prophecies he'll understand. You know, he can go into certain bits of history, certain bits of understanding. But he ain't been given faith, man. That's that key ingredient, man. You gotta have that faith.
Scripture.
Yeah.
This is 1 Corinthians chapter 6 and verse 2. Do ye not know that the saints shall judge the world?
Yeah, the saints, you know, we're going to be judging the world. You know, we're going to be judging angels. You're going to be sending angels on missions, man. You're like, yo, you got a 300-year mission, huh? I got, you got to fuck this guy up. You got to destroy his life, man.
I didn't see.
You're gonna, you're gonna be basically dealing with, the thing is that's the thing with rulership, man. And this is where Esau's a bootlegger, because this so-called white man, a lot of these systems that he's doing is completely bootleg, man. He's winging it. The thing is what you need to understand is Esau's got the blessings on him, man. So no matter what he does, it's just gonna work. That's the first thing. Esau don't even have to do anything and it will work. And yet, you're gonna have economies crashing, all kinds of bullshit happening. That's because these guys they lack that wisdom, man. Because the thing is, it says what? You go into Deuteronomy 28, it says you're gonna have one blessing's gonna be getting you, then the other blessing's gonna overtake you. That means, man, you're gonna be there like, oh, the vines are looking excellent. Then you can be like, oh my God! And then you look over the hill, and then the next vines are so big, it's overgrowing the hill, man. And you go, oh my, you get to the top, you go, oh my God! Then the sweet potatoes are fucking getting you got some sweet potato the size of a fucking country. You go, oh my God! Then the horse is there, and then the horse had like 17 fucking calves.
Hey, well, in the ancient world, it's noted that, to carry a cluster of grapes would take 2 men or more.
Two strong men,
Two strong men.
So that when the earth's giving that full yield, man, that's like even with the minerals from the earth, man. You're gonna be going, you might trip over it. You might be in your garden, trip over, and they be like, oh my God, it's a giant block of fucking gold, man. then you dig down, there's a whole mine. You're just like, oh my God. Bear that. You build a palace out of all that gold, man. That's the thing. That's what happened when the blessings are overtaken. And the thing is, that happened with Esau. Because that motherfucker went to Africa. Who the hell still controls all the diamond mines in Africa? The De Beers Company, man. Them so-called Jews, they had that since the 1800s. Them man had the diamond game on lock. Every motherfucking diamond on the planet, they got it on lock, man.
Fracking.
That's why it's, fracking, all oils. Jacket. Man, oils, they're all the cut. And the thing is Esau can play with the values. Because the thing is, America's got oil reserves for days. So the thing is even if Iran, or the thing is because America's got the dollar as well, they have an oil reliant economy, so they can basically have shitload. They can have like 300 million barrels just chilling in the car, and then be like, yo, you know what? Iran's making a decent bit of money off that oil. We can't be having that. Then they just slam the oil, the market with shitloads of oil. Then the price of the barrels plummet, and it fucks up Iran's economy. But because they got the petrol dollar, they got other aspects of the community, of their economy. Then they're still going to be good, but they fuck up everyone else. America's got these ways they can manipulate.
Because the investments are residual. So though they might fuck up one economy, whatever their investments
you ain't selling no steel, nigga. Man are putting them steel sanctions out there and shit like that. Putting sanctions on China, sanctions on Russia. This America's actually able to just go there and say, you know what, you ain't gonna do no trade. Anyone trading with you, we ain't trading with us. And then the country's going there, like Turkey, man. Them guys, they didn't have no fucking food, man.
Hey man, just a quick point, man. It just shows you America's that merchant city, man. Because why not? Why side with America over Iran and Russia? Because they make more money in America than anywhere else on anyone else they're dealing with, man. And that's why it's a threat. That's why they have to say, sorry guys, I can't tell you that because America said this.
Deals fell through instantly, man.
But they're starting to rebel against America now, man. They want to do deals with Russia and Iran because America just fucking everyone over, man.
Yeah, I'll say this: they have the level of enforcement at America's peak. They was able to use the FBI and these different undercovers, officers, whatever you want to call them, to maneuver around politicians and so forth, and then basically control things, man. They was authorities, man. They could control and influence people to make the decisions. But now
they'll sponsor different state leaders, isn't it?
Yeah, but now people can control. They can defend themselves, man. Or they would look to an outward.
Well, the thing is people
an outward presidency to defend them.
Well, people just caught onto America's bullshit. The thing is the history's coming out. A good example is like, Vietnam, South Korea. All these places, America will basically support a leader, just because they're like, we don't want that communist influence. Anyone, even this the guy, you know, the guy's a military dictatorship. You know, he's getting people firing squatted day and night. They'll be like, well, we're going to support him. Then afterwards, that's like with Bin Laden, like with Saddam Hussein. You know, they're there smiling, shaking hands. Then there's like, he's a devil, he is the ultimate evil on the planet. Terrorist, insurgent scum.
Never liked him.
I never liked that guy. His feet stink. God damn. I'm like, he's, you know, he's
But you're the one that made him rich.
Yeah,
you're gonna get more the money, do all that shit.
Then all of a sudden, that don't matter. You know.
If anything, that's bad judging character. That means you ain't built to rule no nations, man.
You know what you can get? Ciroc, what? 12 and 10? Let's end on that.
12 and 10?
Yeah, Ciroc? Yeah. 12 and 10 or 10 and 12. No, 12 and 10.
Yeah.
Yo, no pictures, please, geezer.
Play it out.
Yeah.
This is Ecclesiasticus chapter 12, verse 10. Never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness.
You gone?
Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him, and thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust have not been altogether wiped away.
Yes, sir. Enemy, you know, even though he comes, like, he might be like, oh, we friends now. Yo, we cool, dog. You can't just be like, oh yeah, you know, we cool, and then you put the life of your wife and children in his hands. Because, hey, then it's gonna result. You're gonna result in getting fucked over, man. Hi there, guys.
Hello.
Where you guys from?
What's this about?
Where you guys from? Where you guys from?
I'm Palestinian.
Okay. So, I'm gonna ask you a question. Do you know the original Hebrew Israelites in the land of Israel? Do you know they were black men? Men of color.
What's the question, sorry?
Did you know the original Hebrew Israelites in the land of Israel were men of color? Black men.
Yeah. I agree with you.
That's cool. So then who are the guys that are in the modern day then?
Russian Jews.
Give the man, he knows, man. From the Khazarian Empire, yeah. So what the fuck are they doing there, man? Someone needs to get rid of them guys.
Get through the food.
Of the Russian Jews, man. The Russian, Khazarian, dirty, what you call it, man? Oh no, man. Thieves.
Who
They
should be
stole the
living
land.
there?
You know, the people on this side, man. Because guess what, man? You know
Who are they?
the so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, man. The blacks in America, you know, and the Caribbean islands.
Why should they be living there?
That's the land, that's where they
But
come
they live
from,
in
man.
America.
No, bro, hold on. Okay, look. Do you understand that migration and immigration is a thing, yeah?
Yeah.
So people used to live in one place
And they move.
and they moved. Yeah, great, excellent. So how did the blacks in America get there?
They moved.
No, they didn't. They were moved in cargo slave ships, right?
Yeah. What about no pictures? We said no pictures, man. Come on, man. Come on, Visa.
What are you gonna say?
Bro, you just calm it down, bro.
What about
Calm it the
Palestinians,
fuck
man?
down.
They be there. Do they have the right to be there?
Of course not, man. Of course, it's the land of Israel, man. That's why it's called the land of Israel. It should belong to the people
It's called
of
Palestine.
Israel, man. No, it's not. No, it's not called. It wasn't called Palestine, man.
It was called
Before,
Palestine,
you know what?
man.
Before it's called Israel, it was called Canaan.
Canaan.
And by the grace of God, it was taken by Israel, man.
By the grace of God.
Yeah, by the grace of God, man. And I ain't talking about 1948. I'm talking about in what, man?
What happened in
4,000
1948,
BC,
man?
3,000 something BC, huh?
1948, what happened?
That was basically the British government and the Rothschilds linked hands to get the Khazarian Jews into the land, man. It was a very good justification.
So what do you want?
What I want is my people to wake up, man. And basically for World War III to pop off, man.
Are you Jewish yourself?
Yeah, I'm an Israelite, man. Not Jewish. I'm an Israelite.
As in, what's your religion?
I'm a Hebrew Israelite, bruh.
What does that mean?
So do you believe in the Old Testament as the God?
And the New Testament, yeah, man.
So you're a Christian.
No, bro. I'm a Hebrew Israelite.
There's no such religion.
It's not a religion. You said what you believe. I'm like, bro, what? Look, man. What do you
What are
believe?
you
Okay,
reading?
look. Let me
What's
ask.
this?
Let me ask you a question. What do you believe in?
I believe in Islam.
Oh, okay. Well, guess what, man?
Tell me, man.
Islam's not the truth.
What is it then, man?
The Bible.
The Bible. So you're a Christian?
No,
Yes.
bro. You cannot tell me what I am. Does that even make sense? I'm telling you what I am. But then you're saying no, you're a
You
Christian.
believe in the Bible?
Yeah.
Wait, so as in, do you have the same religious beliefs as a British?
No. Of course not. Guess what, man?
As in, like the.
Okay, let me throw you some. I'll throw you some bones then. So do you know Jesus is black?
Potentially.
What do you mean
As in,
potentially?
obviously, the white.
Well, I'm saying, well, if you go in the Bible, there's no potentially about it. It lays it
Does
out.
the Bible say that Jesus was black?
Well, you know, just get
Come on, read it for me,
just jump
please.
to the point.
This is Revelation.
Just to cut, Mr. See, this is why, you know, Mr. I'll call him, you know, a representative of Palestine. He's gonna
The
learn.
Palestinian ambassador.
I've
The
been
Palestinian
voted
ambassador to the Hebrew
by the
Israelites of
12
London.
tribes of Israel.
God.
Revelations 1 and 1, the revelation of Jesus Christ. Alright, let's just go to the point. Verse 14. His head and his hairs were white like wool.
So he's
White.
Like wool.
White.
His hairs were white like wool. Yeah.
Oh, I see.
John.
As white as snow, and his eyes were as a flame of fire, and his feet like unto fine brass.
So his feet are like. What colour's brass?
Brass. Or grass.
Brass.
B-R-A-S-S. Brass. Brass. What
Brass.
colour is brass?
Black. Brown.
Almost dark brown.
Dark.
And his feet like unto fine brass, as if they burned in a furnace.
So if you burn anything, if you burn something that's brown, what colour is this going to be? It's
Black.
going to be a real dark brown.
Yes.
So if his feet are dark brown, it makes perfect sense. The rest of his body would be dark brown, right? With his white woolly afro, what would that make him? A so-called black man, a so-called dark skin, what you refer to in the modern day as a black man.
Yeah.
You know, so it's nice and clear. Yeah, we're about to close up, man. So,
You have to
you guys have
get these answers
you guys
another
have
time, man.
a real fun night, man. Enjoy it. How long you been in London for?
A while.
Enjoy it, man.
Yeah,
Hopefully, get a ticket for the fireworks, man. They're great.
I see them for free, man.
But you know, like
Back
the
in the old
standard,
days. Good old days.
standard like the what we put now with the black man. Didn't that originate from Africa?
They originated from God. How about that?
Yeah, everything originated from God. The white dude.
Well,
also
did
originated
you know
from God.
God's black too?
Are we gonna be on YouTube?
Isn't God material?
Where are we gonna be?
No, he has a body. What are you talking about, man?
Well, okay, so sorry. Let's
How's he?
hear.
You know,
Let's
he's
hear.
just gonna have a body. How's he? What is he?
As in-
Was he a primordial ooze? Is that what you're trying to say?
It's nothing that we can perceive. But
Well, is that what the Quran says?
the Quran, well, if you believe that God is the creator of everything, he can't be like anything created.
But he created in his own image, so
Yeah, if you create something in your own image,
Yeah.
don't you have to have an image? You can't be just a
then
viscous
Then
gas.
God created white people, so
Yeah, but okay.
so then white people are in the image of God.
the physical
I mean,
form.
in terms of form, but they also have a deficiency called leprosy.
Called what?
Every white guy has that.
Leprosy.
Yeah,
So what about Indians? Are they just not as black?
Well, some of them are really
Bro,
black.
everyone, bro, you go to so-called black men, some of them aren't as black. You know, some of them have lighter tones of skin.
Yeah.
Some of them have darker tones of
Sri
skin.
Lankans darker than me. Yeah.
Bro,
Colour.
dark with pigmentation in your skin. You know, melanated skin. I fucking hate to use that term.
You got melanated.
Melanated skin. Look, I'm sure
Which is on a
the thing
very
is,
low
I
level.
already know because I know a girl from Iran. So if your ass goes to the Middle East and your ass is in the heat, the sun of Dubai for a little while, you're gonna get nice and brown and toasty, aren't you? Yeah, straight. That's it. Same with anyone with pigmentation, except for the so-called white man. He goes in the sun, he gets sunburned because he lacks melanation in the skin.
So what do you want people to know about? Why are you
We already
so...
told you, man. We're gonna be getting the land back soon, man. Just prepare it.
You want to get the
You know
land?
what you need? Find as much gold as you can and form it into a
You
throne.
want to get the land of Palestine?
Look, man, I don't know what to say.
Alright, man. We need to bounce, man. You guys have fun.
Right.
You kids have fun. Alright, man. Shalom.
Shilawana. Shilawana.